Welcome back to Car Future Wheels. Today, we're diving deep into the stunning 2025 Bentley Continental GT, a car that blends British luxury, cutting-edge technology, and road-commanding performance into one unforgettable grand tourer. Buckle up, because this isn't just a review, it's an experience. Right off the bat, the new Continental GT makes an impression that's hard to ignore. The design is unmistakably Bentley, confident, sculpted, and dripping with elegance. But for 2025, the car receives subtle, yet significant updates that push it further into modern luxury territory without losing its iconic presence. Let's begin with the front. The grille, still massive and proudly upright, now wears a reworked diamond matrix design that appears deeper and more three-dimensional than ever. Finished in black chrome or traditional bright wear depending on your spec, it leads into a bonnet with more defined creases that add athleticism without compromising on grace. The LED matrix headlamps are slimmer, more sculpted, and feature Bentley's new signature crystal-cut daytime running lights, giving the front a cooler, almost jewel-like glow. It's elegant aggression and it works. Moving to the side profile, you really appreciate the long, uninterrupted lines that define the GT's grand touring silhouette. From the pronounced front fender to the muscular rear haunches, the Continental GT still looks like it's moving fast even when it's standing still. The 2025 update sees new wheel designs ranging from 21 to 22 inches, and they're not just different in looks. They're lighter, forged options that subtly aid performance without compromising the ride. Chrome detailing has been minimized in favor of darker, more modern trim packages. The flush door handles, frameless windows, and the way the roofline blends into the rear deck, it all contributes to that unmistakable Bentley stance, timeless, powerful, and fluid. Now, swinging around to the rear, the design refinement continues. The oval taillights remain they're a Continental signature at this point, but they've been slightly reshaped and receive a smoked finish on certain trims. The trunk lid has a more pronounced ducktail integrated into its structure, giving it both style and a touch of aerodynamic intent. Lower down, the oval-shaped quad exhaust tips sit wider apart, emphasizing the GT's width and stance. The rear bumper has also been redesigned to look sleeker, with less plastic and more body color, giving it a more upscale, handcrafted look. Subtle updates, but they elevate the Continental into a modern era with grace. Step inside, and you're immediately enveloped in a cabin that still feels like a luxury lounge on wheels. But now, it's smarter, cleaner, and even more opulent. Bentley hasn't thrown away the playbook here, they've simply refined it. Every surface is still either leather, real wood veneer, or polished metal, but the integration of technology is much more seamless for 2025. The rotating display remains, and it's as theatrical as ever, offering the choice between a digital touchscreen, classic analog dials, or a minimalist veneer panel depending on your mood. But the real upgrade lies in the tech underneath. The 12.3-inch touchscreen is now sharper, quicker, and runs Bentley's latest infotainment interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. And for audiophiles, the NIM sound system returns, now with improved 3D spatial audio that genuinely fills the cabin like a concert hall. Voice control, cloud-based navigation, and over-the-air updates all bring the Continental into a more connected, modern world. The seats, the seats, they're not just furniture, they're engineering masterpieces. Fully adjustable in more than 20 ways, they come with heating, cooling, massage, and even postural adjustment systems that subtly move the cushions on long drives to reduce fatigue. New leather options include even softer hides, sustainably sourced and dyed with eco-friendly processes. Contrast stitching, diamond quilting, and knurled metal knobs remind you that every detail has been obsessed over. Rear seat space, as always, is usable but more suited for shorter journeys or smaller passengers. This is a grand tourer, after all, not a limousine. Still, there's USB-C charging, optional rear seat ventilation, and even independent climate control zones for the back. The attention to detail here is truly obsessive, even the floor mats feel like they belong in a 5-star hotel. Under the hood, the big news for 2025 is Bentley's continued refinement of its twin-turbocharged V8 and the addition of a brand new plug-in hybrid variant. But let's start with what's under the hood of the GT V8. The familiar 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged engine delivers a staggering 542 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. Mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission and all-wheel drive, It launches from 0 to 60 in just 3.9 seconds. That's supercar pace in a leather-wrapped luxury cruiser. But the character of the V8 is what stands out. It's responsive, thunderous when you want it to be, yet quiet and refined when you just want to coast. The new active suspension setup, a Bentley Dynamic Ride A, uses a 48-volt system to counteract body roll and corners, giving the car the feel of something far lighter. Steering is accurate, with just enough weight to make the experience engaging but never fatiguing. And now with rear-wheel steering, low-speed agility is dramatically improved while high-speed stability benefits, too. The new hybrid variant, introduced for the 2025 model year, uses a 3.0-liter V6 paired with an electric motor to produce a combined 536 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. While it doesn't have quite the same soundtrack, it's remarkably smooth, and the instant torque from the electric motor gives it surprising urgency. Best of all, it offers an electric-only range of around 50 miles, perfect for silent city cruising. For those seeking lower emissions and running costs without sacrificing prestige, it's a compelling alternative. Braking has also been upgraded, with larger carbon ceramic options available, especially if you opt for the Speed Trim A, which brings a more aggressive tune to everything from throttle response to suspension stiffness. But even in standard spec, this car is a masterclass in balancing comfort and capability. Whether you're covering hundreds of miles or attacking a twisty road, it feels composed, deliberate, and always luxurious. In terms of pricing, the 2025 Bentley Continental GT starts around $245,000 for the V8 model, though with options A, and let's be honest, most Bentleys are built bespoke, the price can easily climb north of $300,000. The new hybrid model comes in slightly lower, starting at roughly $235,000, with similar options bringing it up quickly. The Speed variant, with its sportier demeanor and more aggressive looks, starts at approximately $275,000. Now, some may argue that's a lot of money, and they're right, but this isn't just a car, it's a statement. Every inch is handcrafted, every panel hand-assembled. It's not just a machine, it's a piece of rolling art that happens to go very, very fast. So, what do we think? The 2025 Bentley Continental GT doesn't reinvent the wheel. Instead, it perfects it. It's more refined, more modern, and more adaptable to the world we live in today, whether that's through hybrid efficiency, tech-savvy luxury, or just timeless craftsmanship. It's a car that reminds you that driving can still be an event, not a task. It's graceful, powerful, intelligent, and utterly, unapologetically British. If you're someone who values performance wrapped in poetry, this grand tourer will speak to your soul. And for those lucky enough to own one, enjoy it, because few cars offer this level of balance between driving joy and day-to-day comfort. Thanks for joining us on Car Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Continental GT, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more high-end automotive content, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the V8 or the hybrid? Until next time, stay driven.